Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Unreal World, and we are back for more of our Spirit Quest playthrough. That's right, we're trying to focus mainly on questing, opening up our rituals, getting as many of these guys as we can. In fact, let's do a general sacrifice. Oh, that's right, I can't do it on the world map, and I don't want to zoom in right now. In fact, there's something very important on the world map ahead of us. So, as you can see, there is a man-shaped figure right here, and this is not a trader. Traders are in blue. So this is one of two things, and I'm a little nervous about it, to be honest. This is either a quest giver, where we encounter him and he's going to ask us to take him to civilization, which is where we're headed now. We're going over to the Drick territory, so that would be super. And of course, it would continue our quest lines and stuff, which is what we want to do. Second option is that it happens to be a group of robbers who are going to take all our stuff and leave us for dead. Which I seriously hope that's not the case, because I hate just giving in to robbers. I always feel the urge to fight them. But no matter what, and now I could just avoid him, and walk right past him and go on to the culture, but I want to get this quest done. I feel like we might need to do this quest just to progress the other quests, you know what I'm saying? Just to have access to them. I don't know if that's true or not, but we are in luck. It says you encounter a vagabond adventurer. If this was robbers, we would know it by now because it would tell us in the encounter screen what we were about to, find. So let's zoom on in here. This should be just a lone guy. And I guess it's possible it's just a rando adventurer, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a quest here. He's going to ask us to take him somewhere. So let's greet him. Can you help me? The stranger thing happened. I got lost in the forest and can't seem to find my way anymore. Oh, let me introduce myself. All right, so I'm Poseidon. Let's see, where are you heading? Away from here, among the people. Would you be able to take me to the nearest village? To any village at all, with decent folk where I could rest and clear my head? After how terribly I got lost, I really need to travel in a company. I think I can do that. Ah, good. If you know the route, I will gladly follow you. Oh, and when you reach the village, I would surely be willing to reward you. Say with a spear lesson? Heck yeah, let's do it. All right, goodbye. So now he's officially our companion. And just like any other companions, we can ask him to chop down trees for us. Where the hell is he? All right, he's with us. Yeah, he's still with us. But he can do many things. He can hunt for us. But since he is a quest giver, I'm just going to go ahead and head over. Whoops. Ran into some big water. That's okay. We can kind of head in a more northerly direction. And I might just come up into the main bulk of their cultural territory. See, we don't have to enter where we've gone before. In fact, it's probably preferable if we open up some new villages. Okay, we have discovered a village, and we now enter the newest Drick area. Let's take a look at it. Here we are. It's just north of what we've already discovered a little bit. So, first things first, let's talk to our boy here. He's going to be happy. Greet him. Thank you for bringing me here, Poseidon. This is where I'll stay. But before we part now, let's reward your efforts. All right, so let's see here. Some spear instructions for you then. My teachings alone are not enough, but you also need to practice them on your own. You will notice the value of my advice next time your spear skills are truly needed. Nice. Thank you for this. Farewell. May our paths cross again one day. Untamo, the vagabond adventurer. Very cool. So we got another quest done, folks. Nice, nice, nice. No more rituals yet that we've learned, but let's talk to their shaman. Who knows? Hello, we're going to greet everybody. Of course, that's kind of the good thing to do. Get to learn all their names, introduce ourselves so they know our name. And like I've said before, you get the keystrokes down, the game it's so much easier to play. It's kind of similar to Dwarf Fortress, only in the sense that the commands and stuff are kind of laborious to get the hang of, but you just practice. You'll get that muscle memory down, and then the game just opens up. Oh, look at this. We got a male cowl here. Now, I am going to mark a few notes, especially we need to find out what kind of animals they have. They have pigs, okay. So I'll mark pigs on the map. The male cowl, I guess I'll put it on the map just in case we need a backup at some point, but I did discover another one in a different village that is of better quality. So this will just be our backup. Okay, well, I have explored this particular region here. These 4 villages took a while. I was pretty thorough. You gotta be when you're over here with the Drick because they got some really good stuff. So let's just go over it real quick. And I did mark every bit that I would be interested in. So the first one, just some pigs and a male cow. You saw that one. Masterwork woolen shirt here. There's also a masterwork blacksmith at this location, so we can request different stuff if we want. Some jewelry and a trident of regular quality. This one up to the north has some sheep, a fine net, a fine rod. This one is the big boy, though. This was the gold mine here. This is what proves that the Drick are a superior culture. So this one has sheep, a perfect lipo, so that's one of those like scoops that we learned about, like for fishing in rapids, which is exactly what we need for our home. And it's a perfect quality, the best quality you can get. Right next to it is a perfect shovel. There's also a beautiful pot for cooking there and a fine trident, all in one village. And not to mention they got other stuff there too. Of course, they got their regular assortment of foods and yarn and salt, but man, oh man. So, unfortunately, no more quests at the moment, but we're not done here. And I was thinking, if I get low on fish, there's no reason that I have to go home. I've got my fishing rod on me, so I can literally just fish here in the river. Look, we just discovered a river. So, yeah, I mean, we can explore for quite a while if we need until I really want to do some more questing, obviously. But let's see here. I feel like we will come across some more if we just stay persistent and keep exploring the villages and stuff. But some of these guys are on the other side of the river there. You see that? Might be a little tricky to get to them. Let's keep moving. I'm just exploring. Wow, there's a lot of villages. This is like the heart of their culture right here. Look at that. There's like 5 right there, all within range. But we can only get to 2 or 3 of them. But let's try. I could cross a river. It's not the end of the world. It's still warm enough outside that I certainly wouldn't freeze to death or anything. So it's probably worth doing. Let's check these guys out. Hello. I think that's a child right there. Oops. I want to talk to my dog. Yeah, little kids, you can't do anything with the kiddos. All right, let's greet this man. And let's ask about the animals. No animals. Okay, let's go back. Let's ask for directions to... Oh, that's not what I want. No, I want to ask for help. Yeah, where's your sage at, buddy? Not here, unfortunately, but in the northwest, yada yada. Okay. All right, no sages in this location, but still worth checking the buildings, like I said, and marking it for any interesting stuff. Okay, well, I've explored most of the villages on this side of the river that I opened up. I didn't search every one of them this time, the buildings. I just asked about animals and I talked to their sage to see if there's like any quests or anything. So far, no good on quests. A few animals here and there, but just in the interest of time, I don't want to search every single building. Now, once I get enough trade goods to start buying stuff, I'm going to be a lot more interested in like a thorough search of some of these things, but I feel like we've got a good start of knowledge. But I just wanted to show you there a little river crossing. So we are coming across to hopefully investigate this village. I think I crossed at the right location. Yep, there's 2 of them right here in this little area. Now there's another river to the north, but I see a crossing just up ahead, so we can still get there once we talk to these folks. But like I said, I'm just doing this the quick way, not searching every single building anymore. Just a quick chat, hello, greet the first person I see, ask about animals. Okay, they got bulls, so we just mark bull cow, and that's it. Now, again, remember, too, most of the time, in my limited experience with quests, if there is a quest here in the village, like the first person you talk to will mention it if somebody needs your help or something, and they'll give you kind of a rough explanation where they are. I still like to go ahead and talk to a couple people as I pass through. Like I said, if I see a shaman, I'll stop them, but other than that, just going through the area, checking out the region. Wow, now this is something I've never really seen before, but here on the map, it's hard to see it, but there's a big cluster of villages where I'm at right now. I've been exploring quite a bit here in the dirt, trying to just get it all done. So far, no quests, but check this out. There's a village right here. I just walked into it, but I noticed if we look, turn up here, boom, literally within like a stone's throw, there's the other village here. This is crazy. I've never seen villages that close together like that, where you can literally just walk from the one to the other in the local terrain. That's sick. I like that. All right, well, let's see. Oh my God. Do they have anything for sale? Cows and bulls here. Okay, okay. Did I mark this spot? I'm not sure. Maybe it's considered the same village because they have the same animals for sale. Let's see. So far, let's talk to him. Okay, he's just telling me about the weather. Let's see, cows and bulls. All right, I think they might be considered like the same for intensive animal sales or something because they both have the same. I'm just going to leave that mark. Let's see. Yeah, so those two look like they might be like twin cities. I don't know what you call it, but it's a pretty unique area. Well, unfortunately, our salmon seems to have gone bad. That is just what happens when you do a lot of traveling and all you have is roasted food. So it's time to take a break from our exploration. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to go to a different culture. Maybe that's the issue. Since we completed a quest at this one, we need to travel back to the yellows. Or I was thinking maybe even push it upwards to the north a little bit. I almost never go to these guys, the Sartola. They might be interesting to explore a little bit. Maybe some quests there. But first thing, we got to get some fish. So, well, drop that rancid piece. Let's head over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my little ritual. We need to. It seems to help quite a bit. So let's wield the fishing rod. Must wield it, then we shall throw the fishing rod into the water. There we go. And now we pick it up and let's try it. Let's see how it goes. I don't have any bait, so just immediately, ugh, didn't manage to catch a thing. No worries. Let's keep going. I just moved down the line. Should I? I'm going to tie up the dog. Okay, I'm going to tie up the dog. I don't know if this works, but it kind of seems to. Now I'm going to go into stealth, okay? And I'll stand... Nope, not there. I'll stand right here. Let's try this. No? All right. I haven't given up. Repeat. Dang. Gotta be kidding me. We're getting tired, but we're also very hungry, so repeat. Nope, nothing yet. Damn, just not having much luck. But that's the breaks, right? Okay, so it's time for bed, and we'll just try early in the morning. Okay, I have moved to a new location, and we are going to try this again. I've been having zero luck, so we're going to go about this the right way. Time to toss the fishing rod into the water. Great, now I'm going to grab it. I also picked some mushrooms, just it was whatever was nearby. And we're going to use that as bait. Come on. Dang it, didn't manage. All right, repeat, no worries. First try, not the end of the world. Oh, we caught a perch. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I need to really get this thing cooking right away because we're on the brink of starvation. Well, no, we are starving right now. We're out of food totally. So I could just do a very small cooking fire with 4 branches, the very minimum, and just get that alight, cook this up. It's a tiny amount of meat. It's just a meal or two, but it'll fill us up. And I'm going to go to sleep. All right, wake up. Let's grab our fish. There it is. All right, don't even need to get up. We're just going to eat that baby. Now, I got to be careful not to eat this mushroom. Yeah, that might be poison. I don't know about the sand mushrooms, but yeah, it's not edible. It will kill us probably. So, got to be very careful, but we're just using it for the bait. So, let's do it again. Oh, I should probably stand up. Hey, look at the squirrel. No. Oh, caught 2 perches that time. Nice. So laying down didn't seem to hurt too much, right? We're weary again. Let's go ahead and rest. It's so hard to rest when you're starving. You have to like rest in little spurts because your guy constantly wakes up from like his grumbling stomach and stuff. But let's give it one more here. Come on, with the mushroom, baby. Damn it. Ah, well. We can still light what we got on fire. Let's just drop all that. Fire. Our poor dog is definitely starving, but that's okay. He'll manage. Now that's a little bit better. And we need to just get lucky and catch like a pike or something, or a salmon. Oh boy, oh boy. I honestly think we may need to just return back to our shelter just because I got my nets there, you know. The fishing rod's cool and stuff, but it's just not effective enough by far. So, wow. It's not that far to get home, and even if, as I've said before, it's okay to starve for a couple weeks. You won't die right away. What you're looking for is this bar right here. See the very small red sliver? When the starvation meter here goes to full, then you'll die. So now it does become increasingly difficult to perform functions like shooting an arrow or just, doing anything while you are starving. It becomes harder and harder. So keep that in mind. But I think we're just going to pull out of here. Did I grab the dog? No. I'm going to grab my leash. Thank God I've noticed that. And let's exit the area with a little bit of roasted meat on us, just a tiny bit of food. And we're going to head back. Yeah, we got to get back to our shelter, drop some nets in the water. Oh boy, well, I don't know if this is the first snow of the year. I hadn't noticed that, but it is currently snowing, so it's going to get colder and colder. But you know what that means, right? We can start to dry meat finally, which is going to be huge for us. That's when I can just go out there and unleash hell on some of the animals. We can do some serious hunting because the fishing's great, but I really need to work up my skill and get some more nets here. I think we're going to be okay. We're not going to starve to death, but I did pick some blueberries. There's some blueberry bushes nearby, so we have some bait here. Let's give it a try. I'm not throwing the rod in there right now. Ah, we caught 4 perches. Beautiful. All right. I also, real quick, before I set up anything, I put the nets out and I set 2 traps for birds just because we need more feathers, like I said. Plus, a little bit of bird meat wouldn't hurt either, So let's push. Oh, I can't see. It's too dark. All right. We'll just go to bed then for a little while. We don't have to eat right away. Now, I kind of wonder about eating raw fish. I know eating raw, like elk or bear, is not good in this game. It will make you sick. But I'm just wondering if eating raw fish is the same. Because normally eating raw fish is fairly safe, depending on the fish and where it's been, living its life. But that would be cool. I'm not going to test it, though. We might as well just go ahead and cook it up. It's not worth it. I don't want to get sick and risk the playthrough by dying or something stupid. But there we go. We got a little bit of fish while we wait for that. Let's go out to the boat, or out to the nets and check those. Okay, here we are out in the water. And remember, I did make a paddle, so we can go in deeper areas if we want. But I really haven't ventured out yet, so let's just see. No fish in that one. And none there. That's okay. I didn't give them like an incredible amount of time. Just like I set them last night and then checked them in the morning. But, oh, not deep enough. Let's come back to them. We'll give them some more time. We'll do some more fishing, some active fishing. Also, I want to try hunting, but it's still warm, so I'm not going to push it just yet. Let's see. There we go. Finally, our first meal since we got home. Jeez. And no, I'm not going to eat the blueberries if I can help it. Just better for bait and stuff. Speaking of bait, all right, let's do this again. And by God, I guess I'll throw the stupid fishing rod in the water. Might as well. Can't hurt. It's just a few extra clicks, right? That's all. All right, and active fishing with some berries. Nothing. Dang. Okay, well, there we go. 7 perches. That's 10 pounds of food. Let's do them all. Now, I don't want to push it too much more. We're going to hold off on the active fishing now. We start catching too much and I can't dry it, then we're going to have some problems. But just while that works and cooks away a little bit, we'll pick some blueberries because we are going to go back to fishing again, especially, like I said, once we can start to dry it. Man, I'm going to go just crazy on this stuff. There we go. Because, yeah, there's some really good trade goods that I want to get my hands on. I'm almost tempted to try and assault a Drick village, get a little bit of food stored up, and then go hire a bunch of soldiers. Because that is one great way of making yourself rich, just going and assaulting one of the purple villages. And oftentimes you don't even have to travel all the way out here to the east, because those little purple tribal things will pop up in various areas near other cultures. So you just keep your eyes open, explore. You might find a nice early target. Maybe we'll do that. I'm trying to avoid too much combat in this one. I've got plenty of combat-focused playthroughs for this game. And I plan on doing some more in the future. You better believe that. But right now, we're going to stay peaceful. Relatively peaceful, I should say. I mean, if we get attacked, we're going to defend ourselves. You better believe that. But, all right, so we're coming back to the fire here. Such a great little spot for a campsite. I'm still thinking about a final location. And I mean, this is definitely on the list. This could be a potential spot where we start to break ground and construct our first cabin. But I don't know. I'm always like, as I've stressed before previously, it's so important to find a spot that you're just really in love with. Don't find a spot that you're just like, it's okay. Find a spot that you want to come back to again and again. Okay, guys, it is morning. I think we ought to go check those nets, see what's going on there. And we've got the cesta. Oh, no, I don't. I have it. I don't have it equipped. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. Zoom in for good luck. Pick the net up. Oh, 5 perches. That's huge. And boom, boom, boom. Caught a bream. That might be our first bream. I love it. I've been noticing too. We get little notifications informing me that like there are fish nearby splashing. Sometimes it even says you see a salmon in the water swimming. So we've definitely come to a really good spot here. Very, very good. Much better than that last location where I was at. But we just got a whole bunch of fish. Now let's just test it. I'm pretty sure this is a hard no. We're going to try and dry. Wait, oh crap, I didn't pick it up. Okay, there it is. I grabbed them, and it's a no. No, I keep trusting it, but what else are you gonna do? You can only try. Let's see. Okay, 4 branches, just a very small cooking fire, nice and easy. No risk of burning anything or spoiling our meat with a fire this size. We can just set it and forget it. Oh boy, look at this. So I went out and I was looking around doing some active hunting, but I ran out of fish. This is our last bite. So I was like, okay, well, we'll come out here and we will lay our nets again. But, oh my God, is that even going to be possible? I mean, not without moving this raft again. The only problem is I don't know if I can launch it into the rapids. We tried that before and it won't work. I was able to get in the rapids from the still water, but not launch into them. So let's try this. I'm going to zoom in here. We will equip our cesta. We're right here. Oh, good. It does let me. Perfect. Right here at the edge of it, I can still... Okay, and if I now equip my paddle... Boom. Okay, so it's going to take... Oh, look at the dog. Poor pup. It's going to take us a little extra work just to get out here, but that's not a big deal. And I can lay my net still. Because like I said, these are basically our best option right now for fishing. I'm sure my skill in fishing is going to get even better. We're pretty good at it now, but as time goes by, the rod will probably become more and more viable. But there we go. So those are set. Like I said, I've been kind of wandering the land, just hoping to use some of my arrows. Not had much luck, but let's go out there together because there is some really nice hunting territory just to the south here. A lot of open flat land here. There's some spoiled fish I dropped earlier, or some spoiled food, including fish. But I just haven't seen anything here, surprisingly. Like I said, look at all this open flat area. Oh, I'm going to eat my berries just to fill my stomach up. There we go. Picked a bunch of blueberries, so that was nice, but I have confidence our nets will take care of us. It's nighttime. All right, we'll sleep out here, explore in the morning, and then if we don't find anything, we'll head back to camp and check those nets. Okay, we are back at camp now. This is kind of the tedium here of survival. This is where things seem to get a little bit boring, but it's, like I said, it's just all part of the survival aspect. But though it looks like the ice thawed. I think we're still in a good position here, so I'm going to maintain this because once the winter comes in full force, we'll have to probably do this with our nets until I can literally just walk out onto the ice. But that takes a while for the ice to really freeze over like that. Caught a salmon. That's huge. Okay, so one for 2. But let's get those back out there. The salmon's nice, but I don't think it's enough on its own. So we're not done with our netting yet. All right, let's head back. Boom, boom, boom. Very good. Keeping the cesta on me along with the paddle. Let's go cook up this nice little salmon. Okay, there we go. Delicious roasted salmon. That one, being so big, did take a bit more wood to cook up. So I had to stand here and kind of keep filling the fire up. But not a big deal. It's worth the effort for sure. I'm just kind of taking a look at our traps. Now, there's only 2, but none of them have anything. So we're going to set out, give those nets time to cook a little bit more. We've got ourselves some food, so we just go out and repeat the pattern. Try and hunt and fishing in the meantime. I actually really like this fishing now that I'm seeing just how well it can pair with active hunting. Like, I leave my nets going, and honestly, they're more productive than traps are for sure. So keep those going. It's almost like a guaranteed meal when we get home. Pretty much. Not necessarily, but if I get like 4 or 5 nets total, then yeah, it's going to be like guaranteed food. Oh, there's a bird. Yeah, won't worry about it. We're looking for the big stuff. Honestly, that's not true. I'll take little stuff too. Squirrels will be fine at the moment because I am trying to improve that skill, my hide working skill. So having as much game to do that with as possible. I don't even know if it matters, like a squirrel skin versus an elk fur. Like if they both, 1 and 1, if it increases the hide working skill equally, or if one is more because it's a larger skin. I really don't know. I've never thought about that. But anyway, we're tired again. We're super close to the shelter. We might as well hop over here so we don't get interrupted while we sleep. Sleep in a nice dry environment. Check those nets in the morning again. All right, and we'll eat our salmon. There we go. Boy, oh boy. Yep, nothing in the traps, no birds. I should probably move the traps, take a couple extra stones and sticks and stuff, move them to the open pine mire nearby. But, oh well, it's fine. Let's move on out. Here we go. Got that paddle. So it looks like I just need to equip the paddle and not the cesta to push off. Maybe as long as I have the cesta in my inventory. Not sure. Anyway, let's grab this. So many things I don't know. Hey, another salmon. Oh, wow. Basically a repeat there. Wow, that's huge, actually. I mean, it's another 8-pounder. Oh, it's on my... Hold on, it's at my feet. I always forget to pick it up. Yeah, another 8.8 pounds. So once that's roasted, that'll be like 6 pounds of meat right there. I'm going to pull everything in, including the nets, because now we're getting enough food that if I hit too much on my next batch, it'll probably go bad. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that. I'd like to avoid it. The only bad thing about catching these large fish like this is I can't really sacrifice. I'm not going to sacrifice an 8-pound salmon. No, that's not happening. But unfortunately, it means our spirit deficit is probably getting higher and higher, and I'm going to have to do some serious rituals down the road. But hey, that is what this playthrough is all about, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. We've made some serious progress, at least in our exploration for sure. Look at how much of the map we've got detailed, and that's very important. We are setting ourselves up for a good, adventurous, questing run here. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hit that like button for me. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And one big shout out to the Patreon members out there. Thank you guys for your donations. It means the world to me. Anyway, everybody out there, I will see you on the next episode.